Salutations, everyone, and thank you for watching episode 22 of DiabeticRadio.com. Today's episode is about Android software and how you can use it to better your diabetes. I've had an Android phone for going on 3 years now. I've been with T-Mobile, and so far I haven't had any complaints. The service is good. The price plans are decent, and I've just been enjoying it. So here, actually, I have two phones. This is the older phone, the G2. I won't be able to really give you a real demo because I have that feedback from the phone and the video camera, so it's not as clear as I would like it to be. But you can do your research, and if you have an Android phone, you can download the software that I recommend, and you can see for yourself. So this is my first Android phone, which I liked a lot, and I just recently purchased a couple of days ago the Android G2, which I love. And the sizes are the same pretty much. One of the major differences that I really like with the G2 over the G1 is that I can control the screen brightness a lot better than my old G1. So I can make the G2 really dark, which would make it easier on my eyes. The other thing is that this has G4 speeds. The older one is only a G3. It really makes a difference in how fast this phone works, especially if you use a lot of the software, or especially if you use the GPS portion of your phone. It's very important to have a fast phone. So let me start by, there's three softwares that I'm going to be talking about, which I think is essential to diabetics. The one I want to start off with is the Google Maps. And the reason why Google Maps is so important is because if you like doing exercise and like doing walking, or maybe you just want to go someplace new and you want to go to a place that's unfamiliar and just exercise and walk and get your body moving, this Android phone is for you. Using Google Maps, and this is another thing that's so great about it, is that I can stretch the map to make it big enough to where it's comfortable to really see. I couldn't really do that on the old G1. It was only a certain point that I can really make it large. So this is really good. You get bus and train instructions as well as walking instructions, and you can also navigate with walking instructions. So it's really cool. You have a headphone jack, a 3.5 headphone jack. So literally, if I needed to go someplace, I really don't need to look at my map. I can just put it on navigation, put my headphones on, and it will tell me turn by turn through my headphones. So that is a really cool feature, because as it starts getting cold, I really don't want to be taking out my phone trying to work my GPS in the cold. At that point, I'm trying to figure out how to keep my hands warm. So this is really good. Also, if you're really savvy with your Gmail, with your Google accounts, you can save. I don't have it here. Oh, here it is. You can actually save your favorite places that's in your Google, and you can easily call up maps, so you can just easily get directions to all the maps that you saved. So that's software number one. Software number two is what I call the Have To series. It's actually 4 different softwares. I forgot who it was made by. 4 different software that has to pee, has to have to pee, have to eat, have to snack, and this could be very good for a diabetic because, a lot of us, we have to use the bathroom a lot. We have to pee a lot sometimes. Even when your sugars are controlled for whatever reason, sometimes we still have to pee often. So it's this software, let's see, one of them, when I choose have to pee, it searches my location where I'm at, and it tells me all of the restaurants that have available bathrooms that you can use. It's fairly, accurate. I've never seen or anything listed that didn't have a bathroom that I couldn't use. It has all the McDonald's, all the Wendy's, all of the Starbucks, all of the stores that you can dip into to use their bathroom really quick. Another one is, what is it? Have to, whoops. Sorry here. Yes, have to eat, have to snack. Pretty much the same thing. It searches places to where quick places that you can get snack if you're feeling like you have a low blood sugar. You can quickly find a deli or whatever if you're not familiar with the area. So I really think that this is really, really cool. Software number 3 is called Scan Avert. Now this is a really good software. You have a set of profiles that you can set, and all of the things that you can't have, like a lot of us are lactose intolerant, can't have any milk, can't have any sugar, can't have any soy, can't have gluten, whatever it is, you can put it in your profile or a little database, whatever it's called, and you can actually, when you're in a supermarket, you can actually scan the barcode of whatever food you want. Like, for example, I bought this Chef Boyardee beefaroni. You can actually scan, and you see it quickly finds it, or scans it rather, right? And once it comes up, it'll tell you whether you can eat that food or not. And I think it's a good idea because sometimes when you buy stuff, you have ingredients that are hidden in other names. So you see here, it shows up Chef Boyardee, and it tells me can't have this because it contains milk, or it contains whatever it is that I know that I can't have, that I'm sensitive to. It's really, really, really cool. It also tells you whether a product has been recalled, like when Kellogg's, when they recalled all those cereals because there was a problem, it actually told me, it actually let me know, and it gave me an alert. So that's really cool for diabetics. I think, though, this is a monthly prescription. I think it's like $2 a month, or less than $2 a month. That's not bad to have a feature like this. The third that I think is good is something similar. It's just called Barcode. This one is free, and if you're in a store, when you say to yourself, I think something is just a little bit too expensive, you can once again scan it, this is too curvy. Let me go back to my Chef Boyardee. Okay. So with Scan, now I have a choice as to whether I want to find a product on a web or in a shop or whatever I want. Let's choose the shop. And what it does, if you think that something is a little bit too expensive, you can look and see the prices that are available on the web. And you can make an informed decision as to whether you want to buy that product. And because you have the barcode, you know it's the exact same product that someone else is trying to charge you a whole bunch of money for. So this is a really good software here. The last useful Android software that I think that I want to talk about is the Android Kindle. This is really, really cool because not only do I not have to spend $200, $300 on a Kindle device, I can read the same Kindle books on my phone. But one thing that I didn't expect, oh, and this is also free, by the way. See, I have one of my books that I'm reading. This helps me to change the color of the background, which if you have sensitive eyes or you're sensitive to light, this makes it so much easier and so much more comfortable to read your books right from your phone. And you can also change the text size, and you can make it bigger or smaller or whatever you want to make your experience comfortable as you read. So I really, really, really like this. So literally, instead of carrying heavy books, you can read your books right from your phone. And also, if I turn it, I can read more as well of the book. And just, it's a really, really cool feature. So, I have these things back and forth between some of my friends and some of my coworkers about Android phones and iPhones, and really, to me, a iPhone is more of a glorified high-end Game Boy. It's really not. I believe it's designed to be marketed for a specific group or a kind of a phone user. That's just my opinion. I think iPhone is. I think the Android phones are much more versatile. You get much more different variety of choices in terms of software. And the other thing that I really think that diabetics really, really should think about is the fact that iPhone's batteries are built in. I have a problem with that, because if you have a battery that's built in, to some extent you lose your mobility. That's why it's called a mobile phone. If you always have to be attached to a wall, because when you use your GPS, it pulls a lot of power. You don't want to be constantly plugged in to a wall. It's always good to have a phone like my Android, to where I can pop out the battery, put in a new one, turn it back on, and go about my business. That's very, very important, that I think all diabetics should really, really think about. So I hope this episode was helpful, and I look forward to creating my next video. Bye bye now.